guys, in today's video, we're playing Yeeps 2.0. It's no longer Yeeps Hide and Seek. It's Yeeps 2.0. Yeah, the mobile app is broken, and I didn't want this video coming out any later than it should be, so I'm just recording this now. This is just part 1, though. Part 2 will probably have the mobile app, but in part 1, we'll be going over all the new gadgets and blocks in the new update. So we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. The first gadget is probably the sack. The first gadget is the sack. It's probably the cheapest gadget, even though I think it's the same. But basically, this is one of the new things coming out. This is one of the new gadgets. So yeah. So basically, you could put items inside of it, but you can only put like ores and materials. Also, we'll be going over the ores and materials in part 2, but right now, it's a sack. Number 2 is the boxing gloves. Sadly, I don't own them and I'm saving up to buy another gadget I don't own. So we're stuck with the freezing ones, but they're basically. It's basically just normal boxing gloves. They don't freeze people. They're red and they don't have the freeze thing on top of them. That's the boxing gloves. Now moving on to the fantasy gadget, which is the spear. So basically, it isn't that good, but overall, its design is probably my favorite, and the best in the game. Its design. And just like the dagger, you can hold it. You can hold it normally, and then you can hold it like this to throw. So now moving on to the next gadget, which is the vacuum. Now, at first glance, a lot of people don't actually know what the vacuum does. But if I grab a spear and throw it to the side, it does do that thing. But if I grab it, that happens. It could work. And you probably already know this, but it doesn't work just with the spear. Like I have a bat, I throw the bat to the side. Like, let's do this with our hands. But then instead of actually doing that, I throw it to the side. So they think that. But then you could vacuum up and kill them. Or you could do a fake out, which is like, so like you act like you're attacking them, but then you vacuum it back. Which I think this could be kind of useful in PvP, but if you're in like a 1v1 or something. But if I'm gonna be honest, it won't be that useful. But that's the new gadget. And now I'm gonna move on to a creative mode gadget. Now I'm moving on to the first ever creative mode gadget. This is the first creative mode gadget, unless you count something else like the paints. But basically, since they added like since they made it so you have more backgrounds, you hover over it, drag it up, and it has that. That's what I did with this, but it's supposed to be a green screen, but that doesn't really work anymore because my camera isn't working. But yeah, basically it's just the terrain. It just helps with your terrain. Now moving on. Now we're gonna move on to the next gadget, which I'm gonna have to find because I don't own. Okay, guys. Now the next gadget is a saw blade. It's from the Winter Tech Web. Basically, how you do it? You pull it like the chainsaw, and it starts to kill everything.
Where is test subjects? Bro. Let me out of his basement.
Okay, I think we got a gang.
We get it. What's getting my gang?
Okay. So now
is the saw blade motion here?
Now the last gadget. This is from the Ocean Tech Web. So basically, how it works is you point it down, it kind of blasts you up, but that isn't the real purpose. If you're underwater, you use them. It makes like a water explosion sort of, and if you use them underwater to go up, it's still kind of the same.
Wait, shoot me.
It's supposed to be explosions.
Wait, I have a question. Do they destroy pillows? Wait, I want to know.
They do, I think. Okay. Well,
do they destroy pillows on land?
It's like...
Okay, guys, now we're moving on.
It's like Super Mario Jump.
Okay, well, guys, we're moving on to the blocks. This is probably not all the blocks, but it's all we have. No. Then we'll be moving on to the mobs. So basically how the saw blade works is whenever that one's gone, the saw blade trap is whenever that one's gone, if you walk through it, another one spawns down. And if you don't want it to do this, you could. If you don't want it to do this, you can just have it be a button, and you press it, and it activates it.
If it's sideways, it will ricochet off other objects. So if I place this here,
I'm just
gonna here.
I'm just gonna make it a button.
If I place it like here, and I go in front of it, it will go like that.
Okay, we don't need that much. Okay, now we have the daylight sensor, which I've actually.
Wait, what about the reskins?
Oh yeah, you're right. So now we're moving on to the bundle, which I don't own. This is basically the outfit. We don't need. No, we don't need the whole outfit. 6-bit. We don't need it.
Okay.
We need it.
Just give me.
We desperately, in fact, need it.
Just give me the.
So this is the shop. Pull up a shop.
This is the new pellet gun. It's kind of like a. It's kind of like a laser gun, and this is the one I like. It's like a lightsaber.
That's not how you do a lightsaber.
One eternity later.
So weird. Wait, that is so weird.
So yeah, I probably should have done this earlier, but now we have the daylight sensor. But basically, how it works is whenever there's daylight, whenever it's day, it has whenever it sees light, it activates. It turns off. But if it's like afternoon, light, it's on. Back to default. So yeah, that's what the daylight sensor does. Now we have this. So basically what this does is the terrain that you have is kind of like copy and paste. Like if I copy I can't copy the terrain. But basically you copy, like if you build your own terrain and you want it to stay, you could just copy it and then, yeah.
Die.
But then we'll have, then we have the clock, which I don't really know how it works, but I think whenever you have how it works whenever you have a full circle, it like makes an output. But that's just what I think.
No, wait, no.
Of hills. If I want.
You could pick up the trees in the background.
If I want mountains,
I'm
then
stuck.
I get mountains.
Oh, I'm stuck.
And then there's
I'm gonna
plains,
put down a thing of
which is basically
wiring,
that.
And
then there's city, which is like a city.
Wait, can you pick up the buildings?
Super flat is just the original one. Super tall is this monstrosity. And yeah, I kind of want mine to be hills.
Hills is honestly the best. Actually, no, I say plains is the best for sandbox.
It means it changes times, like a universal time, which I like the best. But then you could change it to always
This isn't
time.
really time changing, it's light changing.
See, the clock.
Show them sunset.
If you turn on basement,
no, stop.
What time is it?
Stop.
In basement, what time is it?
I don't know.
It's probably No, wait, it's back rooms.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh yeah, it's back rooms. My bad.
Basically, so yeah, and it's always a time because you can see the clock is just frozen. Then the noon is the like normal. It's like then afternoon. The afternoon is this. Sunset is probably the best one. I love this. A lot of people love this. It just makes.
Over here.
Y'all like my breakdance?
It's time for Africa, waka waka. What is it moving? Oh, it looks like the sun.
That's the clouds.
It looked like the sun was moving because the clouds are moving. But back to what I was saying. Now
you want to see my breakdance?
And then there's night, which is the one from the original Yeeps. Like everybody remembers this from Suburbs in 1. And then midnight. Actually, I think no, because the thing is, night has like and there's cool cave apparently.
Cool cave is pretty fire.
I think
Cool Cave just doesn't have a sun.
And then,
wait, is there a sun?
It doesn't, because you're in a
hot cave. Hot cave?
And then hot cave is like cool cave,
but
a bit sunsetty. It's pretty good.
Oh, whoa, wait. This is
probably my second favorite.
Hot cave's
this is probably like inside a volcano.
And then
hot cave makes like all the stuff kind of red. And then back rooms.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it back to.
It's better to showcase in here. Backrooms.
Wait, no, not noon. I want it to be default.
I'm gonna stare at this light, and if something happens, I'll tell y'all.
Okay.
You could have them. They can have message. You have moving gnomes that have messages and names. There's monkeys.
You can attack them.
There's four.
Range was increased by a lot.
Now there's this new sliding door where it's like kind of sliding, which I really like. Now if you go,
I do own the bigger one. If you
now
want to
they
see
added
it, but,
so many new mobs. I'm gonna show
but
you.
we don't own that many.
So I'm just gonna show you. This is the yak. It's the
He's my favorite.
It's then we
Yak
have
is
the
W.
sheep, and then we're gonna have the wolf.
Ram. That's a ram, bro.
Oh, I thought that was a wolf. I don't know where
Can't forget about Big
no,
Bug.
this one. Oh, what? This is not new.
This is the wolf.
Attack!
Oh no!
Yaks attack!
I killed the yaks! Kill the yaks!
Can't you just use like?
Change the dimension of your private world for 300 buckwins so you can make it bigger or smaller. And now
I have the biggest.
and now
You can
I'm
make
gonna
your
move on.
sandbox a full-sized map if you're brokey.
Now I'm gonna move. Now I'm gonna go to a private coacher. Is the free blocks where so every week.
Oh yeah, free blocks.
Every 7 days it will be showing new blocks from Yeeps' path, bro. Even though you could still buy
But
them.
they're like old blocks, so there's nothing. You're not gonna be getting like
now
bug eggs or
now we're gonna
something.
move. Now we're gonna move on to probably the best feature, which is if you trade your stuff. So basically, if you trade in diamonds, you can get buck coins, gold for buck coins, and stone for buck coins. And basically, and you could sell anything. It doesn't have. You could even sell these for beans, and and then you'll get silver beans, which you could trade silver beans for items in a pinch, even though you could probably get them really fast by selling them. But my favorite thing, which I don't really use, is fast travel. Because I feel like that's just too fast travel.
It's way too insane.
You could basically fast travel to get around places.
Fast travel is so fun.
So
I
now-
love Yeeps 2.0. Hashtag this was definitely not an ad.
Without further ado, everybody, that's the end of part 1 of Yeeps 2.0. I don't. So yeah.
Do a playtest video.
So now, part 2 will be coming out somewhere time soon, and that one will have my mobile app because it probably will fix.
Join code I
am just a little dancing piece of macaroni. I am not spaghetti or penny or rigatoni. I am not lasagna or a fat slab of bologna. I'm macaroni.